For many years, Tesla and Prius were the two names people thought of when it came to an electric vehicle. Those are the two cars that were famous for EVs. As the electric vehicle market becomes more mature, every manufacturer now has electric vehicles. Ford, Volvo, Chrysler all have electric vehicles. Now, in the past, people always gravitated to one brand and stuck with it. Like, Ford family bought a lot of Fords or Subarus. Electric vehicles may not have the same type of brand loyalty. And the reason why is because the engine, transmission, and styling is a little more of a commodity with electric vehicles. Most people, when they bought a vehicle, they like the styling of, let's say, a Ford or a Chrysler, or they like the engine that was in it. People like that same platform. Well, nowadays, electric vehicles are a lot more similar to one another. It's almost like a commodity. And the engine doesn't exist. It's an electric motor. So nobody really cares about what the mechanics of the vehicle are. For that reason, as noted in this Wall Street Journal article, brand loyalty may not be a thing anymore. Used to be that Toyota could count on a lot of brand loyalty, so could Subaru. But as electric vehicles become more ubiquitous and more people own them, the factories may not be able to count on that loyalty, may not be a Toyota family anymore. And early results from actual sales are showing that. For example, Rivian, which is making that new electric truck, is seeing a wide spectrum of car buyers that are buying it. Some own $30,000 Subarus, some own $100,000 Porsches. Same thing with Galpin Motors, which owns one of the biggest Ford dealerships that sells electric vehicles. They're seeing trade-ins, everything from BMWs to commuter cars to trucks, buying electric vehicles. Part of the reason is some brands don't have electric vehicles yet or a wide range. There's a limited window to pursue EV buyers because some selection remains narrow, leaving some EV buyers with little choice but to explore other brands because their brand may not have a good electric vehicle. And auto executives are recognizing this. It's a bit unnatural right now with the market not filled in. Historically, automakers counted on loyalty to protect market share. On average, about half the people who own a brand return to buy another one of that brand. But electric vehicle transition makes for an opportunity. EV buyers are willing to broaden their searches because slim availability across the industry. So if you own Chevrolets, but the Chevy dealer doesn't have an electric vehicle, you might have to look at a Ford or a Tesla or a Prius. So electric vehicle disruption is disrupting more than just the type of vehicle. It's disrupting the brands that people are considering.